If you're in Kinshasa, capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and want to buy white clay, Antoinette Ngongala is the person to see. She buys, processes and resells a type of locally produced clay called kaolinite. It's a common mineral that's dug up from riverbanks and roadsides. Refined white clay is used the world over in ceramics, toothpaste and cosmetics. But here in DRC, people also eat it, believing it has a therapeutic effect, in particular to soothe upset stomachs. Antoinette has been producing an edible version of the clay for the past 24 years.
This is an industry that supports many families and takes care of most of their needs. That's why over the years so many people have joined the trade and practice it today.
First, the high-quality smooth clay has to be separated from the rest. It's beaten until it turns into a soft paste that can be molded into thin, long sticks. Finally, the sticks are laid out to dry for 3 hours before being baked for another 8 hours. The exact ingredients vary depending on the client.
We take our clients' health into account when we make our kaolinite. For people with high blood pressure, we make kaolinite sticks without salt, while for everyone else we add some salt so that they taste better.
Antoinette earns around $100 to $150 a month from selling her kaolinite sticks. Her income covers all expenses for the household and her 8 children because her husband is unemployed.
Her business contributes a lot to our household. She's often out of the house, but I know she'll always come back because of the children.
A few years ago, Antoinette expanded her business by exporting to neighboring countries where the large number of Congolese expatriates is boosting the demand.
Now we export to Angola, Brazzaville, Europe and South Africa. Yesterday, for example, I received an order from one of my clients in South Africa.
Some of the traders at the market have even specialized in the export trade.
I export about 200 boxes every 3 months, 150 to Brazzaville and another 50 to Rwanda. It depends on how many orders I get.
Ça dépend des commandes.
Although some might find it unusual, people have eaten clay in different parts of the world for thousands of years. In the DRC, it's particularly popular among pregnant women who say it helps relieve stomach pains.
Since I became pregnant, I eat a lot of it. If I don't have any, I can't sleep.
I used to eat kaolinite, or mabel as we call it here, but I stopped because it can have a negative impact on my health. You can easily catch worms from it, and people believe that if a pregnant woman eats it, then her child will be born dirty.
Tests to establish whether or not kaolinite is toxic have never been carried out. But experts agree that it is possible to catch worms, although that's mostly down to poor sanitation levels in the DRC.
Kaolinite itself is not dangerous for your health, but just looking at how it's preserved, I would say that it would contain worms' eggs, and eating those would be harmful to the health of pregnant women.
Even more worrying are the promises made by some traditional healers.
Kaolin intervient pour la guérison de beaucoup de maladies.
Kaolinite heals many different diseases, especially those that modern medicine has failed to cure, like AIDS, cancer, asthma, sinus issues, epilepsy, meningitis,
heart and liver pains, and all kinds of open wounds.
Even though this is a fast-growing industry, it's still not regulated in any way. But that doesn't worry Antoinette. Through decades of hardship and civil war, this business has fed her family, and she hopes that it will keep doing so for many more years.